Welcome to the chronicles of the world's worst driver, where seatbelts are puzzles and road signs are merely suggestions. Our first scene unfolds in the driver's seat, where the seatbelt, a humble safety device, takes on the role of a formidable adversary. Picture, if you will, a battle of epic proportions. On one side, our driver armed with nothing but determination and a vague understanding of road safety. On the other side, the seatbelt, a twisted bundle of nylon and metal, waiting patiently to be clicked into place. The struggle is real, folks. There's grappling, there's confusion, there's a fleeting moment of triumph quickly followed by defeat as the belt slips back out. It's a dance as old as time, or at least as old as the three-point seatbelt. And so, dear friends, we leave our driver in the throes of the seatbelt scuffle. Who knew a simple click could turn into a wrestling match? Now, starting the car should be straightforward, right? Well, not in the world of our driver. It's a daily game of chance. Will the blinker come on, or will it be the windshield wipers? A question that baffles our driver every time. You see, for most of us, the blinker is a simple tool, a way to communicate our intentions on the road. But for our driver, it's a cryptic enigma, a riddle wrapped in a mystery, inside an enigma, with a steering wheel. And then there are the wipers. Oh, the wipers. They sweep across the windshield with the grace of a ballet dancer, but only when the sun is shining, of course. Because who needs to see in the rain, right? It's like a daytime soap opera, full of suspense and unexpected twists. Will it be the blinker or the wipers today? Only our driver knows. Or, well, doesn't. Well, that's one way to keep a drive interesting. Ah, the stop sign, an age-old nemesis. Our driver, in an audacious display of defiance, treats it as nothing more than a suggestion. It's as though in his world, red means go and stop is merely a polite request. Witness the chaos that ensues when our driver, with the grace of a ballet dancing elephant, sails through the intersection. The symphony of honking that follows is like music to his ears, a testament to his unique interpretation of traffic laws. Every stop sign is a game of chicken, a standoff between our driver and the laws of the road. And guess who blinks first every time? Hint, it's not our fearless driver. The stop sign may as well be a cheerleader, waving our driver on with its bright red outfit. Who knew stop signs were just green lights in disguise? Behold, the roundabout, the labyrinth of the road. Here, our driver enters with the trepidation of a mouse facing a maze. The roundabout, a seemingly simple construct, transforms into an enigma wrapped in an asphalt riddle for our driver. The curious dance begins. Left, right, straight ahead. The choices are as baffling as a crossword puzzle without any clues. Our driver circles, akin to a lost pigeon seeking breadcrumbs with the same level of success. The blinkers flash in a desperate Morse code, pleading for directions. Other drivers they zoom past, their honks a symphony of impatience that plays second fiddle to our driver's confusion. Round and round we go, the roundabout becoming our driver's personal carousel. Does the exit exist? Is it a myth whispered among the legends of competent drivers? Who knows? And just when you think an exit is imminent, the blinker flashes, the steering wheel turns, and voila, around we go again. Now, on to the art of parking. Our driver approaches this task with a flair unmatched by mere mortals. For them, parking isn't just about fitting your car into a designated spot. Oh no, it's a creative endeavor, a dance between car and concrete, an opportunity to redefine spatial boundaries. You see, our driver is a generous soul. Why limit their car to one measly parking spot when it could stretch its axles across two, or even three if it's feeling particularly spry? It's not about hogging space, it's about expanding horizons. Each parking experience is a new adventure, a game of how many lines can I cross today? And let's not even get started on the parallel parking where a simple 90-degree angle somehow turns into a full-fledged geometry lesson. So, next time you're out and about, and you spot a car sprawled diagonally across multiple spots, spare a thought for our driver. Remember folks, why settle for one spot when you can have two? A quick stop at the drive-thru, what could go wrong, you may ask? Well, welcome to the world of our driver, where simple tasks transform into comedic gold. Picture this, a drive-thru lane, a car, and a trash bin. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke, right? But nope, it's just our driver mistaking the trash bin for the drive-thru speaker. Yes, you heard that right. You'd think the smell of discarded burgers and fries would be a dead giveaway, but not for our driver. Instead, they're enthusiastically ordering a cheeseburger, hold the pickles, extra ketchup, and a side of fries. And the trash bin? It stands there, silent, stoic, and probably a little confused. Meanwhile, our driver is getting increasingly exasperated at the lack of response. Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? And just when you think it can't get any funnier, they drive up to the next window, expecting their food. Sorry folks, no burgers from the trash bin today. On the highway, our driver transforms into a rock star. Yes, you heard it right. The steering wheel becomes a microphone, the rearview mirror a captive audience. The playlist? A mix of power ballads and pop anthems that would make any music lover cringe. But here's the twist. The rhythm of the road is not determined by the beats per minute, but by missed exits. It's an exhilarating concert, folks. Each missed turn is a crescendo, each wrong lane a dramatic pause. The GPS voice tries to compete with the melodic chaos, but our driver, the maestro of misdirection, remains undeterred. A detour sign is merely a suggestion for an encore, a traffic jam an opportunity for a drum solo against the dashboard. So, what's the moral of this tale? It's simple. In the symphony of life, you don't always need to follow the sheet music. Who needs GPS when you've got spirit? Finally, the great fuel challenge. It's like watching a performance of the world's greatest mime, only this time the invisible box is a gas station. Picture, if you will, a bewildered bee, frantically circling a flower. Now replace the bee with our driver, the flower with the fuel pump, and the frantic circling with, well, frantic circling. Our driver, it seems, is playing a game of gas pump roulette. Left side, right side, it's a mystery even Sherlock Holmes would struggle to unravel. After several laps around the station, our driver finally pulls up to the pump, on the wrong side. But never fear, for our driver is nothing if not persistent. A few more laps, a couple of near misses with the air and water station, and voila, success. Well, almost. As we bid farewell, let's remember that in the world of driving, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and the countless misadventures along the way. Another day, another misadventure. Ah, the GPS, our driver's arch nemesis, the bane of their existence. Now, you'd think that a device designed to help you navigate would be a godsend for our hapless driver. But alas, it seems to be more of a puzzle than a tool. Picture this. Turn left in 300 feet, the GPS calmly instructs. Our driver, however, interprets this as turn left immediately, resulting in a rather unfortunate encounter with a mailbox. Recalculating, the GPS intones, as our driver insists that they know a shortcut. Despite the GPS's repeated pleas to please make a U-turn when possible, our driver blithely continues on their merry way. After all, who needs a map when you have a sense of adventure, right? And so, with a shrug and a chuckle, we leave our driver to their devices, literally and figuratively. Remember folks, a GPS is only as good as the person using it, so drive safe, stay alert, and maybe, just maybe, listen to the GPS next time. Ah, the humble speed bump, an inconspicuous hump with an imposing presence on our roadways. Now our driver, always up for a challenge, sees these mini mountains not as mere traffic calming measures but as Everest-like obstacles to be conquered. Watch as their eyes widen, their knuckles whiten, and their foot hesitates over the accelerator. Oh, the drama, the anticipation, the slow crawl over the bump at a snail's pace. It's as if they're crossing the Alps. But wait, there's more. The driver, ever the pathfinder, attempts to outsmart these asphalt adversaries by swerving around them, leading to some, let's say, creative maneuvers. The ever-present mailbox from our previous scene can attest to that. But alas, after successfully navigating these road ripples, our driver throws their hands up in triumph, a victorious grin plastered on their face. Yes, dear viewers, our driver conquers the mighty speed bump, proving once again that no obstacle is too small to be a big deal. So here's a tip. Drive safe, stay calm, and remember, it's just a speed bump, not Mount Everest. From the speed bump battlefield, we now venture into the labyrinth of the car wash. Ah, the car wash. A seemingly simple chore that, in the hands of our intrepid driver, morphs into a comedy of errors. Observe their furrowed brow and perplexed expression as they attempt to decipher the complexities of the automated car wash. Push this button, select that option, drive into the what now, and the comedy begins. As the car wash machinery springs to life, our driver's eyes widen in a blend of surprise and fear. Their hands grip the steering wheel, knuckles white as the soap suds envelop the car. Watch the hilarity unfold as windshield wipers flail wildly, the driver fumbles with the controls, and a torrent of water and foam turns the car into a mobile aquarium. The crescendo of chaos subsides, replaced by the hum of the drying fans. Our driver's heart rate slows, their grip loosens, and a sigh of relief echoes through the cabin. As the car emerges from the car wash tunnel, a little wetter, a little cleaner, our driver's face breaks into a satisfied grin. After all, they've survived the car wash calamity, proving once again that even the most mundane tasks can become an adventure. So until the next episode, remember, life's a journey, enjoy the ride. After surviving the car wash calamity, our driver's relief is short-lived. As they approach their car, a flash of neon catches their eye. It's a parking ticket, that dreaded little slip of paper, the bane of every driver's existence. Watch as our driver freezes on the spot, their eyes widening in disbelief. Surely they think, this must be some mistake. They begin a comical, futile argument with the inanimate ticket, gesticulating wildly and pleading their case to the uncaring wind. They inspect the ticket from all angles as if hoping to find a hidden message proclaiming it all to be a prank. But alas, the ticket remains stubbornly real. With a dramatic sigh, they resign themselves to their fate. The ticket is tucked away, a costly reminder of a parking rule overlooked. Our driver's shoulders slump, but then a glimmer of humor twinkles in their eyes. After all, it's just another tale in their driving saga, another story to share. And so, we learn a valuable lesson. Parking rules are not suggestions, they're obligations. But hey, at least it's another story to tell. So, until our next adventure, remember, life's a journey, enjoy the ride. As our driver tucks away their newest souvenir, a parking ticket, they can't help but let out a chuckle. Yes, it's been a day of driving shenanigans, from the seatbelt scuffle to the roundabout riddle, from the drive-through confusion to the speed bump bumble. And let's not forget the highway karaoke catastrophe. It's been a day of laughs, gasps, and head-shaking moments. But as the sun starts to set, our driver takes a moment to reflect. They gaze into the rearview mirror, not just at the road behind them, but at the day's events. Each one, a lesson learned, a story to tell. Each one, a reminder that even in the most ordinary of tasks, there's always room for a little adventure. So, as we draw the curtain on this day, remember every journey comes with its ups and downs, its moments of frustration, and its moments of hilarity. And all these moments, they make the journey worth it. So buckle up, turn the key, and let the road take you on your next adventure. Until then, safe travels, and remember, life is a highway, and every highway has its stories.